ओम ओम ओम। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेव महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सर्वे भी सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात्। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महादेवी विद्महे दुर्गायै धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महादेवी विद्महे दुर्गायै धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महादेवी विद्महे दुर्गायै धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महादेवी विद्महे दुर्गायै धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महादेवी विद्महे दुर्गायै धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्युर्मोक्षमामृतात्। 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 ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्री भगवती जय दुर्गाय नमः। ओम उत्तिष्ठ पुरुषिकी स्वपेशी भयं समुपस्थितं यदि शक्यम अशक्यं दुर्गे भगवती समय स्वाहा। ओम अम्बे अम्बिके अम्बालिके नमानयति कश्चन स स्वस्थः स्वगः सुभद्रिकं काम्पल्यावासिनीम्। ओम अक्षसकं गदे शुक्लिशं पद्मं धनुः कुर्णिका दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्चं चर्मजलजघण्टां श्रोभाजनं शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधितिं हस्ते प्रवाळप्रभां सेवे शरीरमर्दनिमिह महालक्ष्मी सरस्थितमुखं रङ्गरङ्गाय नमः संस्थिताय नमः। ओम हम हनुमतिरुद्रात्मकाय ओम स्वाहा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। नमस्ते, प्रणाम टू ऑल ऑफ यू। Today's topic is relevant, right choice and sociable. Something we are practicing should be relevant. Relevant means we have many things and our problem is more we have to go to office or we are always busy, we have some family work, so we have a society, so in between that we have to develop our spiritualism. So which method is most relevant to us? That is the question of discussion for today. Right choice. Out of many things we have to make the right choice, and it is sociable, means in the society itself we should be able to practice it. Today there are two shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Karmendriyani samjamya ja aste manasasparam इंद्रियार्थान विमूढ़ात्मा मिथ्याचार शौच्यते। chapter 3, sloka 6. Means most of the times what we do, we use force to stop our indriyas, the senses. We try to control the senses forcefully. But inside our mind, we are thinking to satisfy the senses. So this sloka explains that. So God Sri Krishna says that he is a liar. Karmendriyani sanjamya ja aste manasa sporan indriyarthano vimudhatma mithyachara sauchyate. Means those people forcefully, so that they have been controlling their senses, but inside their mind they are thinking about satisfying or looking after those senses. They are told liars. इष्टान भोगान हि वो देवा दास्यन्ते यज्ञ भावितः तद्दत्तान प्रदायभ्यो जो भुङ्क्ते तेन एव स. इष्टान भोगान हि वो देवा दास्यन्ते यज्ञ भावितः तद्दत्तान प्रदायभ्यो जो भुङ्क्ते तेन एव स. God Sri Krishna says, this is chapter 3, sloka number 12. God Sri Krishna says that whatever we are earning or we are getting as a result of our hard work or as our manipulation of karma, whatever we are getting, that is the blessing of the gods. So that we have to share with other deserved people also. We have to satisfy our wants as well. We should share that with other people also. Otherwise, he will be called as a thief, because he is not giving to others. Ishtana bhogani hi bodeva dasyante yajna bhavitah tardo tan pradayabhyo jo bhumukte stena eva sa. Now you see, we are sometimes we think which is better, Bhagavad Gita, Buddhism, which is better. You see, Bhagavad Gita, particularly you have to follow bhakti, complete surrender to God. You have to have knowledge about God's work, God's character, nature. You should have a drive to follow. Okay, you should follow proper fooding also. So this, you see, bhakti, there is no definition of bhakti. Bhakti is a big science. What is bhakti? Complete devotion, complete surrender. Even a small deviation from the actual standard is not considered as bhakti. Okay, so you have to find correct definition of the bhakti. For the common people, it becomes very difficult to follow bhakti. Complete surrender to God. Also, complete surrender to God is also a complete surrender to God is also a big problem. Because in society we involve into many matters. So can we completely surrender to God? Can we sacrifice all our living things, or what to be sacrificed and what not to be sacrificed, what to be followed? These are the all topics of discussion, controversy. So surrender to complete surrender, I have tried last 20 years. People are telling that you haven't completely surrendered to God. What is actually completely surrendered to God? Shall we leave our family? Shall we leave our job? shall we not think at all? So completely stopping your thought process is also impossible for human being. So knowledge also, you see, Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, you have to have a thorough knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. If you don't have a thorough knowledge, you cannot follow Bhagavan Krishna. It's not easy. So, drive to follow means you should have a drive to follow. If you lose your desire, if you lack the desire to follow God, then you cannot get God Krishna, because God Krishna is not available on here and there. You have to follow very difficult methods, or your mind should be completely surrendered. Bhakti, all these things you have to do. Okay, proper fooding is also there. Even they don't eat onion and garlic like things. Okay, so these are, I have seen some Bhagavan Krishna followers also, they get some blood circulation problem also. So, and they want some big temples, it should be nearby to your location. Okay, so that is a different type of method you have to follow. You cannot just simply, without giving much importance, you cannot follow. It is a very difficult thing. In contrast, you come to Buddhism. Buddhism, Vipassana is there. You have to 10 to 30 days, they stay in isolation. They observe their breathing. They stop their thought process. Take very simple food. Isolate from the society. And they follow the process of isolation. Because God Buddha left his wife and children, went to meditate, and like a beggar he managed his life. Okay, thought control that is also a big science. Buddhism is a big science. Okay, entirely stopping your thought process, not giving rise to another karma. It should be harmless, non-violent, it should be truthful, all these things. For people like us who want to do a job, want to have a social life, becomes very difficult. Okay, either you have to pretend or you have to live. Pretending means you will tell, yes, I am following Buddhism or I am following God Krishna, still I am managing my all the things. You have to pretend. Otherwise you have to leave that path altogether. Now come to Patanjali Yoga. Patanjali Yoga has took some concepts from God Krishna, like in Arogyochi Gurukili, Parama Pujaniya Hot Yoga Nikam Guruji, he has given a sloka, Asansaya Mahabaho Monodunir Gaha Chale Abhyasate tu Konteyo Vairagena Chagruhitam. This sloka shows that Patanjali Yoga or the Ashtanga Yoga follows God Krishna. Because God Krishna has told to follow pranayam. Like that, all those people in yoga, they follow God Krishna's advice. In Lakdika Pool also, naturopathy from Pune, they have organized one camp. There also Bhagavad Gita took a big prominence in discussion, in our discussion. So this shows. So Ishwar Pranidhan, Bhagavad Gita, Ashtanga Yoga includes Ishwar Pranidhan. This here you can follow God Krishna or any God Buddha, like that you can follow. Meditation, God Buddha's meditation you can follow here. non-violence, a part of Ashtanga Yoga, part of Buddhism. Blood circulation. So, in Buddhism and in Krishna type meditation things, they don't give much importance to blood circulation. But in Patanjali Yoga, blood circulation is given importance. Pranayama is done to control the thought process as done in Buddhism. So we can see that Patanjali Yoga is the advanced version, combining some aspects of Bhagavad Gita and combining some aspects of Buddhism. They have made a new version, that is Patanjali Yoga. Even though Patanjali Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga is some 3,000, 5,000 years back or something back before Buddhism itself, still this if you study now the aspects of Patanjali Yoga, it shows that it has combined both the aspects of Buddhism as well as aspects of Bhagavan Krishna, Bhagavad Gita. Furthermore, you see Jyotitratak abhyas yogena sambhavi jayate dhruvam netra rogo vinashyati divya drishti pradayate. In Buddhism and in Bhagavan Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, it is not there. Even though God has told that you have to put your mind into this midpoint of your eyebrows, Agyan Chakra, and you have to try to see a Jyoti. God Krishna has told. But it is a new version, Jyoti Trata, putting a candle before us and staring at that. That is a new version developed in Patanjali Yoga, which is somewhat different from the traditional methods of worshipping. So, Patanjali Yoga has been adapted for an industrial life, particularly Nikam Harsh Yogi, Nikam Guruji, and other people. They have those people working for a. They have a very little time. They are very busy because out of 24 hours they have to work for 10, 12 hours, including that coming, going. They have to sleep. They have to look after their family. Okay, they have to take care of them. In between that, you cannot surrender yourself completely. That becomes very difficult. You cannot control the thought process completely. So these are all difficult things. But a midway, an easy way. Something not much difficult, not put much pressure on our mind. So that is Patanjali Yoga for a limited period of time. In your home, you needn't go to some isolated place or a big temple. A corner of your home, you can sit and you can practice with the other people itself. Limited knowledge, only some methods you wrote and some knowledge you got, that will suffice to practice Patanjali Yoga. But in Bhagavad Krishna, you ask about Bhagavan Krishna Bhakti Yoga, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya is okay, but still you have to practice for a long period. You have to follow very rigid procedures. Okay. And Patanjali Yoga, even a single person can do that. In other processes, a group of persons are required. Timing, there is any time you can do. After taking food of 5 hours, you can practice Ashtanga Yoga. So, once your practice is over, once you complete your practice, no more you have an headache that still you have to follow or you have to stay into the guidelines. You have to stay into the guidelines of that art. That is what Patanjali Yoga is more convenient than other traditional methods. Okay, so now we do some practices. Bhastrika, left closed, breathing breath out right. Hold, breathe out through left. Right closed, breathe in, breathe out left. Hold, breathe out left. Hold, breathe in, breathe out both. Hold,